Speech for Miss Ashley Bridges, her audience including me.
Illiteracy is a huge problem in our school system. According to Mays, each year, a growing number of young people entering secondary education without having achieved a functional reading level is constantly growing, which means when they're in elementary, middle school learning how to read and write, by the time they get in high school and even college, they don't know how to do it properly, or they don't know at all because they never received the proper training in how to do it. And this is important to every single one of us because we've all have a child or children, or we will have children, and they're going to be put in the school system. They're going to have to learn how to read and write in order to excel in life. So since illiteracy is so common and has become a huge problem, researchers have discovered various underlying reasons about how illiteracy has come about in some students. Some of them are undiagnosed sensory problems or speech-related problems such as dyslexia. And according to Mays, children with a speech delay or disordered speech development may be unable to articulate some sounds. And if they have dyslexia or they can't pronounce words the right way or can't write, they'll typically take a lower speech class or a writing class or work one-on-one with a teacher in order to develop that skill. Another one is some students have difficulties concentrating or remembering things, and some people want to say it's related to medical reasons, and then some children just choose not to listen, so that's on their own part. Another one are traumatic experiences. Maybe the child's been through a car wreck and it influenced their brain to where they will never be able to learn to read or write. Another one is poor parenting, where the child was either never forced to go to school or they went to school and their parent never worked with them at home to learn how to read or write, so the child never saw the importance of learning how to read or write. And lastly, it can always go back to their teacher. Sometimes it's just poor teaching or insufficient teaching, and the teacher just wants to rush and get to the test, and they never actually see each child exceed in reading and writing. They just pass them to the next person. So with all these underlying reasons for illiteracy, there are some things we can all do to help. According to OC, literacy is our right. Illiteracy is a choice. So no one is above or below learning. What we can do is we can either start an after-school program in schools that have high retention rates, especially in illiteracy, or we can also become a tutor, find somebody who is struggling with it and work one-on-one with them, or even multiple kids, because sometimes kids learn off of one another. Another thing is, if you are a parent, you can start teaching your child how to read or write at a very young age, and that'll help them exceed later on. Also, if they bring homework home, reading to them, working with them, getting them to practice writing their name, any small thing will help lower the illiteracy rate in our school system. And as a future English teacher, I see this as a big problem because it falls on me, since I will be an English teacher. I will have to deal with some students that are in middle school and higher that don't know how to read or write, and I'm going to have to take the time to sit there and help them learn how to read or write. And that falls back on their teacher or their parents or any other reasons that was going on. So we can all take a part and step up and help try to end illiteracy.